feeling down, you pick me up.
Sing, oh, oh.
And when my heart is feeling emptied out, you fill my cup.
Sing it out now. Oh, oh.
I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you.
Yeah.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Thank you.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Here we go, verse 2.
I'm grateful for the way you've been a friend to me.
Sing, oh, oh.
And even in the deepest, darkest night, you help me see.
Sing it out now. Oh, oh.
I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you.
Come on.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Thank you.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Thank you.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Thank you.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you.
Thank you.
T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say,
I just wanna thank God for the way He made me. Everywhere I look, I see how much He loves me. I am so excited, and I just can't hide it. Yes, I love Him too. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, I love Him too. It's true, God's love is special. God's love is special. His love is special. Oh, so special. I'm gonna sing. Oh, 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 oh. God loves me, I know. God's love is special. God's love is special. His love is special. Oh, so special. I'm gonna sing. Oh, 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 oh. God loves me, I know. Singing ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, I love it too. Yes, I do.
Hey, party people! Are you ready for some fun?
I'm ready. I'm ready for some fun. I'm ready.
All month long, we are shouting out gratitude! Remember, gratitude is letting others know that you see how they have helped you.
That's right. Let them know. Don't keep it inside. Say thank you. Tell other people you're grateful for them. It will change your whole life.
Yes! Look at these shout-outs that we've got hanging on our wall. Things that we are thankful for. Ice cream.
Ooh, I'm thankful for that.
God healing me, my dog. These are all things we're thankful for, and maybe you can make a shout-out wall at home too.
I love that. Hey, I have a random question. Have you ever gotten hurt, Erica?
Yes.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was at summer camp and I shut my finger into a van door.
Ow!
It was terrible.
Oh
but my
my
camp
goodness.
counselor helped me get it all bandaged up and then took me to the hospital
Oh my
where the
gosh.
doctors helped me too.
Wow. I bet you were really thankful for that camp counselor who helped you and all the doctors who helped get your finger healed.
Oh yeah, I certainly was.
Well, I have a game for us today, and it's all about helping someone. We're gonna have 2 teams, and each team will have a hurt person that's on their team. And the people on their team have to carry them and help them get across the finish line.
Oh,
The first
that-
team to cross the finish line wins.
Well, that sounds like pretty fun,
Yeah.
but it sounds a little difficult.
Well, here's a twist that makes it even more challenging.
Uh-oh.
Each of the team members who are helping to get their hurt person across the finish line will have something to deal with. For example, someone's gonna have to wear a baseball glove on their hand. I have all our teams ready for us and ready to play, so let's go and see who wins.
Okay, let's play too.
Let's go.
We weren't very good at that.
That was really
Our team did
challenging.
not win.
I mean, I just sat there while you guys carried me.
I had those noodles under my
Yeah,
arms.
that was
it was
tough.
hard to
For a
move.
second, I thought we had a chance.
Yeah,
but
but-
those guys were a little
A
faster,
little
weren't
stronger,
they?
probably.
You know, I'm really grateful that you didn't drop me. So thank you for that, Erica.
You are welcome.
Feels good to say thank you. You know, Jesus helped a lot of people while he was here on earth. Today, our story comes from the book of Luke, chapter 17. Luke, who wrote the book of Luke, never met Jesus, but was good friends with Jesus' good friends. Luke was a doctor, and he included a lot of great details as he told the story of Jesus' life. This story is about 10 men who were very, very sick. Let's watch and see how Jesus helped these men.
Good idea. Roll the tape.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 17, verses 11 through 19.
Outside the village on the border between Samaria and Galilee lived 10 lepers. We didn't know their name or their stories, but we did know at least one of them was a Samaritan, a group that Jewish people distrusted. Call that man Zach.
Hi there. Sorry, not allowed to shake your hand.
Leprosy was a painful skin disease, and there was no doctors or medicines to treat it. But even worse than the sores were the loneliness. Lepers weren't allowed to be around anyone who were healthy, not even their own families. They had to keep more than a social distance. So if Zach had a wife or kids, probably hadn't seen them in years.
My little boys. All grown up by now, I bet.
The 10 lepers' life seemed hopeless. All they can do was stand back and yell at anybody who passed by.
Stay away!
Don't come close.
But we do need food. If you could just leave some under that willow tree by the creek, we'd be grateful.
Then, one day, news reached the lepers of travelers approaching along the border road.
Big crowd.
I hear it's that Jesus fella.
The teacher? They say he makes sick people well.
You're a Samaritan. Why would he care about you?
Hey, what have I got to lose?
Zach hobbled toward the road, walking stick in hand. The other lepers straggled after him. They can see a crowd now, traveling along the road.
People won't like us standing so close.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Zach can see faces now. The crowd grouped around the man in the middle. The man had a strong face and kind eyes.
Jesus! Master! Have pity on us!
To the leper's surprise, Jesus stopped right in the middle of the road.
Jesus!
Master Jesus!
Over
here!
Pity on
Please!
us!
Please have pity on us.
The crowd around Jesus backed away, whispering. Jesus stood firm as Zach and the lepers dared to limp closer.
Jesus!
Master!
Have pity on us!
As the lepers neared, Jesus took a long, clear look. Everyone went silent. Zach could hardly breathe. Then Jesus smiled.
Go. Show yourselves to the priests.
Zach gasped. The only way a leper could approach a priest was if that he confirmed that he had been healed. But as Zach glanced down, his heart sank. His knees and his feet were still shriveled and splotchy. His knees still ached.
Oh.
Jesus moved on, and the crowd followed. The lepers stared at each other.
Well, that happened.
I don't get it.
Well, we should go to the priests, like he told us.
I guess it can't hurt.
Any more than it already does.
Limping, the lepers headed out across the field towards the town. They hesitated as they reached the creek.
We'll have to wade across.
Painfully, the man clambered down the bank. Zach's stick got caught in the twisted root of a willow tree. The stick went flying, and he tumbled to the ground.
Ouch!
Instinctively, he jumped to his feet.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
Just jump up.
Zach glanced down again. This time, his feet and his legs were strong and whole, skin clear and healthy.
Look! My skin! It's clean!
The other man glanced down at their own arms and legs and bodies.
I'm all better! Woohoo!
The lepers laughed and danced till they cried, amazed at what Jesus had done.
Gotta get to the priest!
Race you!
The lepers splashed across the creek, hurtling towards the town. Zach stopped at the water's edge, and the others ran ahead.
I'll get to see my boys again.
But even as Zach imagined the joy that would come, a face flashed in his head.
Jesus. He's healed me. He's the one who's made me whole.
Turning back, Zach hurried toward the road. He ran fast, catching up to Jesus and the crowd as they reached the village.
Jesus? Jesus!
The crowd parted quickly as Zach headed straight for Jesus.
Praise God, I'm well.
Zach threw himself down on the dusty road at Jesus' feet.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Zach lifted his head. Dust mixed with tears of joy. Jesus smiled, but his eyes searched the road behind him.
Weren't all 10 healed? Where are the other 9?
As Zach shook his head, Jesus turned to the crowd.
Didn't anyone else return to give praise to God except this outsider?
Everyone was silent. It was clear that Zach was the only one. Jesus smiled down at him.
Get up and go. Your faith has healed you.
Zach leapt to his feet as he hurried to see the priest. He had delayed his chance to see his family by a short time, but it was worth it to see the man who had given him back his life.
What a story today.
Yeah.
When Jesus told the men to go see the priests, they didn't know what was going to happen. They had probably heard that Jesus could do amazing and miraculous healings. Maybe they were kind of disappointed that Jesus had told them to go. But along the way, they got their miracle.
It was the one thing that they truly wanted. The one thing that they thought could never happen. The one thing that would change their lives forever. And when it came true, only one of them stopped enough to go and thank Jesus for it. We can learn a lot from this story, I think.
Yeah.
There's one simple thing that all of us need to do.
And that is today's bottom line. We all need to say thank you. Just like it tells us in the Bible verse this month. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 136:1. Let's all say it together. We'll say it with our megaphones. You say it with us at home.
Here we
Ready?
go.
Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 136:1.
Wow. Well, I think I'm gonna need to go rest for a little bit after that game we played.
I think I owe some people some thank yous.
Yeah. Have a great
day.
Wow, God has done so much for us. What do you say we take some time to thank Him right now through prayer? God, thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you for sending Jesus to be our Savior. Thank you for my family and this awesome church. Everything good comes from you. We thank you not just for what you do for us, but also who you are. Please help us remember to say thank you to people who have helped us. We love you and we pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. You know, we just prayed and asked God to help us remember to thank those that help us. So this week's family question is, why do people forget to say thank you? Talk to your family about this and see what you come up with, and maybe see if you can come up with some ways to help remember to say thank you. And also don't forget, in the description you can find your activity for this week. Mom, Dad can print this out for you and you can play it as a family. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you next time.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Lost again.
Here you go, John. I just wanted to say thank you.
What for?
For loaning me your nose hair trimmer. I feel like I can breathe again.
You didn't have to.
Well, yeah, I know I didn't.
Oh, I have something for you.
What? Oh,
there you go.
What's this?
Just a little something to say thank you for the donuts.
Oh, this is really unexpected. I didn't know that you were how did you know I was getting you donuts?
Yeah.
It's great. Oh, man. Oh, wow. You know how much I love big fluffy sweaters.
Consider yourself thanked.
And to thank you for the sweater.
Whoa! Oh, thanks. Hey, I painted this for you.
Oh, for you?
Wow. Thank you. 2 tickets for tonight's game.
Oh, 3rd row? Allow me to show my appreciation.
What? An annual membership to the Chili of the Month Club? Well, guess what? Oh.
Your new car?
Yeah, just consider it a token of
Thanks.
my appreciation. Oh, I win! Wait.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and we're glad you decided to hang out with us today.
Because you could be doing anything other than watching us.
Yeah, you could be playing video games.
Or riding your bike.
Or watching slime videos.
Or counting your pencils.
Or waiting in the bushes for the mailman to come by so you can jump out and bark at him again.
But you're not. you are here hanging out with us.
You could be at the movies.
Okay, we did all that.
Oh, hey, speaking of, Brandon, I picked something up for you at the bookstore yesterday.
Woo! You were at the bookstore?
They also sell Slurpees.
Ah.
Yeah. When I saw this, I thought of you, so here.
It's for me.
Yeah.
Huh. Movie quotes for all occasions. I've heard about this book. It gives you the perfect movie quote to say no matter what situation you're in. All right, listen to this one. This is for when you're in history class, but you don't want to be. I never look back, darling. It detracts from the now. It's from The Incredibles.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, you like it?
Of course. Oh, listen to this one. This is for when you're charging into battle while wearing a kilt. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
That seems like a very specific occasion. So, I got you a gift. Is there anything you'd like to say to me?
Yeah, I wanted to say, to infinity and beyond. It's for when you're at a mathlete competition.
That's all you're gonna... That's it?
No, there's tons of stuff in here.
I think it's time we play a game. I call, What Are You Forgetting?
Oh, here's one from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay, that one's kind of obvious. Hey!
I'll give it back to you once we're done with the game. Here's how to play. I'll show you a picture, and then you tell me what somebody forgot.
Sounds easy enough.
All right, first one. What did they forget in this picture?
Okay, I can tell you one thing they forgot. They forgot to put a picture on this puzzle. I mean, who wants to put together a plain white puzzle?
Actually, the answer we were looking for is someone forgot to finish the puzzle by putting in the final piece.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that.
Next one.
Ah, that's Gary. Hey, Gary, you forgot to wear your glasses.
You know that guy?
Yeah, it's Gary.
Okay, well, Gary forgot to shave half his beard off.
Looks like you remembered to shave half his beard off
The
today.
other half.
Oh, gotcha.
Next.
Oh, that guy forgot to wear a tie.
And he's missing his head.
Oh, yeah.
Next one. Last one.
Oh, okay, now this one is very serious. This could be very dangerous, actually. Somebody forgot to hire a lifeguard for this pool.
They forgot the water. There is no water in that pool. That pool has no liquid of any kind for him to go kerplunky.
Well, obvious.
And that's how you play. Are you forgetting something?
I thought it was called What Are You Forgetting?
Yeti! Yeti!
Good game. Can I have my book back now?
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying your gift.
Am I missing something?
Yes.
Did I do something?
No, you didn't. It's Bible story time with Cameron.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Apparently I did something or didn't do something.
I just want to say, Cameron, thank you for filling in for our friend Kellen this month.
No problem. What's that you're holding?
Oh, it's this book of movie quotes that John gave me. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? That's for when you're in a loud restaurant.
What's the story, Cameron?
Well, it's a story about being thankful and forgetting to be thankful.
Perfect. Take it away, Cameron.
I could use a little help for this story. Anyone want to lend a hand? Shh. That should work. Jesus was going to Jerusalem. On his way, he saw a group of 10 men. All of them had a skin disease.
Stay away! We're unclean!
And we may be contagious.
Don't forget to social distance.
When they saw Jesus, they cried out to him,
Jesus! Master!
Have pity on us.
No one wants to hang out with us anymore.
Jesus felt pity on the 10 men, so he said, "Go, show yourselves to the priests.
Did he say, show ourselves to the priest? What good would that do? We're still unclean.
Come on! It's Jesus! Maybe we should do like he says.
So they set off to see the priests. And while they were on their way,
Something feels different.
You're right. Our skin disease, it's gone.
We're all healed, just like Jesus said.
We should go and tell him how grateful we are. Let's go!
Sure. We're right behind you.
one of the men who had been healed was from Samaria. He was already kind of an outsider before he had the skin disease, yet he was the only one who went back to thank Jesus. He threw himself at Jesus' feet.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. You've changed my life. You saved my life. Thank you so much.
And Jesus replied, "Weren't all 10 healed? Where are the other 9? Didn't anyone else return and give praise to God except this outsider?" And then he said, "Get up and go. Your faith has healed you." The end. Thank you, Helping Hands.
Wow, such a cool story, Cameron. But I can't believe only one person thanked Jesus. How can you forget to thank someone who was so kind to you? Hello? Saying thank you is not that hard. I mean, who would do some, oh.
I'm out.
I forgot to say thank you for the book you gave me. I'm one of the 9. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I mean, you should have said something.
Well, I mean, we did play the whole game.
Reveal the question.
Why do people forget to say thank you?
Yeah, there are a lot of people who do things for us, moms, dads, friends, neighbors. We should be saying thank you 100 times a day. But why do we forget?
You can't handle the truth.
Why are you so mad? I said thank you.
No, it's a movie quote.
Oh, yeah, good one. Talk about it together. Why do people forget to say thank you?
And we'll see you guys next time for a brand new show. Bye!
Bye!
Okay, this is for when one of your parents takes all your devices away. You cut me deep, Shrek. You cut me real deep just now.
This is for when we're in the middle of this show and we forget what we're saying. Okay. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That's Madagascar.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're down to your last Oreo.
My precious.
At the doctor's office.
Okay.
Okay.